We begin with NJ. He's live at the Mamdani press conference at Flushing Meadow Park. NJ.
And you couldn't imagine a more iconic location in Queens than here outside the Unisphere. But yes, 12 hours after he left the stage in Brooklyn, Zohran Mamdani announced the 4 co-chairs of his transition team. Among them is former Adams deputy mayor Maria Torres Springer. The message today from the mayor-elect is that there is now a help wanted sign on City Hall.
I am willing to consider anyone to work in my City Hall, so long as they are committed to working for my administration and to delivering on an agenda to lower costs for New Yorkers in the most expensive city of the United States.
The team is coincidentally all female. All have deep experience in municipal, some of them in federal government. Mamdani's victory was historic, a clear referendum on his agenda for change, specifically affordability. Mamdani promised last night that he will push back on threats from the White House while pushing hard to make life in New York City more affordable for working people. Today, he said the city is facing 2 crises, a crisis of affordability and a crisis of authoritarianism. He did not specifically mention public safety, but he did repeat his pledge to retain NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch.
I've made my intention clear to retain Commissioner Tisch, and I look forward to having conversations with her on that very subject. Last night, I spent time with my wife, with close members of my team, as we watched the results come in. I spoke briefly with Curtis Sliwa, and then I headed to address the thousands of New Yorkers that were there, waiting to hear of what this new era of government will look like. And that is always my focus. Not on the candidates of this past election, but rather on the people that are so often left behind by our politics, and I look forward to serving them.
And I can't tell you how many times he used the word affordability in his remarks today, but he used it a lot, as he did, of course, during the campaign. Now, speaking on Good Morning America this morning, Mamdani said he had not yet decided whether he will live in Gracie Mansion or whether he'll stay in his rent-stabilized apartment in Queens. And it is worth noting he would not be the first mayor not to live in Gracie Mansion. You may remember Mayor Bloomberg lived in his townhouse on East 79th Street, did not live in Gracie Mansion, but used it for special events. Much more on the transition coming up on Eyewitness News, first at 4 o'clock. We're live in Queens. NJ Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.